Hi, this is Stu Harris with ITS Partners, and I'm the ITS Asset Management Team Lead. And I'm recording the fourth video in my procurement series for Altiris Asset Management. The first three videos consisted of an overview of the procurement system and each of the components. The second and third videos were for setting up the specific items in the procurement process. And this fourth one, we're going to actually create a purchase request, order some items, and then receive them. So I'm going to come down here. I'm going to click Create a Purchase Request. So in here, I can specify if I want to check a stockroom to see if the items actually exist already or if they have to be purchased. And two things that I absolutely have to do. One, I need to specify a requester to tell it who's requesting it. So I'm going to go ahead and just pick a user. And then the other thing is I need to actually specify what I'm ordering. So I'm going to choose to order a catalog bundle, which is a new user laptop bundle. And I'm going to go ahead and receive these items. Order these items. Do have to specify who's going to own these consumable items. The laptop will automatically be assigned to the user that I've specified as the requester. The consumable items have to actually go towards a cost center, and I'm going to put those towards my IT cost center. Now, this does not have to be done via a bundle. Each item could be ordered individually if it's easier to do it that way. Otherwise, a bundle is the way to go. So I'm going to go ahead and save my changes. And close my window. I now have a purchase request. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to my list of purchase requests on the tree. And I've got a purchase request right here that is showing not approved. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pretend that I am the approver. I'm going to edit this purchase request. I'm going to go ahead and come down here and set this status as approved. And then save it and close. Now the workflow components that my coworker Jonathan Jesse will be showing, those items these processes will be a lot more automated because it will have a workflow front end. What I'm showing is the back end of the system, the kind of setup that's required for the workflows to work, and how everything works in the back end. So now I have my purchase request. I can right-click this guy. I've got a few options here. One, I can print out if I wanted to print my purchase request, if I needed a hard copy of it. Also have the option for saving it as a Word document. I can receive the items already. I'm going to actually set up a purchase order first. So I'm going to generate an order. It gives me a purchase order number 3. And now if I open up, I have purchase orders. So I have my purchase order number 3. I'm going to go ahead and right click on this. I have the option to generate an invoice if I needed to invoice my customer. Got the option again, print, view, preview, save as Word if I need a hard copy of this document. Otherwise, I can come right in. Let's say that we've ordered them, they've come in, and now I'm going to receive them. So I'm going to receive my items. And a couple notes here that I'm going to say I'm receiving item from this purchase order. It fills in it automatically. I do have to specify a stockroom, and that is because there is a section in this purchase order right down here under parameters. If the status and location aren't specified, the status will be called in stock and the location will be the default of the stockroom that we specified. So I don't have to specify these items. I'm going to go ahead and do that. One thing to cover first is that these items should be received as I have the option to create a new resource, which is what I'm going to do in this case. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down, specify my location, and I'm going to go ahead and assign this to my Chicago location. And I'm going to give it a status of active because I'm going to give it right directly to the user. And I'm going to, rather than receiving all items, I'm just going to receive my fixed asset laptop. So I've got my one item chosen, and I'm going to go ahead and receive that. All right, so that is now received. So it shows that I have created now a receiving slip and created a new item, Dell laptop. So I'm going to go ahead and close here. If I look down here on my receiving slips, I have receiving slip number 4. If I need, again, a paper trail, I can look at my receiving slip right here. And I should be able to print this off. I'm going to go ahead and just skip that because I'm having a few issues. So that's the process of actually purchasing, ordering, and requesting the items. The other option that I can do is, as I'm receiving items, I can, or before I receive them, I can invoice. I did want to show that off. I do have one invoice, or sorry, a couple invoices. So I do have an invoice here that I can open up and take a look at. So here's my invoice that I can generate for a user. So this is the back end portion of the Altiris Asset Management purchasing or procurement functionality. So we're going to have some more videos coming up. Jonathan Jesse will be doing some videos on the workflow front end of all of this. And we were going to do some as well on the software licensing and compliance. And that will tie in with the software purchasing here within this procurement system. If we do pick a software catalog item that's a software item, that will generate a software purchase that will flow right into our asset management software licensing piece. Thank you very much for your attention.